Hi everyone, it's me and Sophia. Looking all festive for this Merry Christmas holidays that are coming. I do have an update for you guys on Elora. I did not do an update with her on Sunday because her head is downstairs because that's where I root her. I was going to do her next update when I finish that other side of her hair, which I am almost done, and then I can start the back of her head. So, sorry, my sinuses have been blue. So anyway, here's the update about Elora. So, most of you, or I have new people that have been following me after everything was done, but I've been dealing with a very difficult customer that I've never been in this situation before. It's caused me a lot of stress, anxiety. I even had my medication, anxiety medication, raised because of it. It's been really difficult. And then because I have been since the summertime, I've gone through threats, harassment, bullying, slandering, and by more than her, it was her and her friends, and family member, and it was just getting like too much. Now, I'm not going to say like I'm completely innocent in this, because I have let my emotions get the best of me instead of acting completely professional with her, but I am only human, and I became a reborn artist to help people, and to be a part of a community that loves these babies. I did not get into this community to be treated the way that I've been treated just because I've had things come into my life that have changed the course of my work. So, for instance, when I first started this job, a very close friend of mine was in a horrific accident and was put on life support, so I chose to be with her. I needed to be with her because she didn't have her family here. She had her fiance, but she didn't have her family here. And so I wanted to be there with her. And if I had to make the same choice today, I would have chose the same thing, because that's just who I am. And I gave the person the opportunity to either get their money back or wait until I can come back to work and just not send me payments during that time. She said that she would wait, that she had some medical stuff going on anyway. So I finally came back, I think in November, but I was slowly easing my way back in from all the trauma of mental trauma and physical tiredness from going through watching someone I love and care about so much go through something so horrific, and just everything involved in it. And you know, my PTSD was triggered, my OCD was triggered, and it was like a very difficult time. And so it took me time to ease into working, you know. I started slowly, you know, worked my way up. So anyway, there were issues on both sides that was slowing down the progress of Elora. And one of the issues was mistake that I made, that I needed my teacher to guide me through. My teacher had COVID at the time, and I had to wait for her to get better. She's older. I had to wait for her to get better so I can figure out a way to fix her without making it worse. So that caused delayments as well. I also made the mistake of not researching the hair that she had chosen for me to root, because I'd never rooted human hair before. I have rooted synthetic. I assumed it would be done the same way as synthetic hair. Little did I know is that her hair would need to be mono rooted and not micro rooted. So mono rooting is 1 to 2 strands at a time. Micro rooting is more. So, and I'm doing it thick so that when I join the curls together, there's no bald areas. But when she sent me the hair and claimed that it was human hair, it turned out to be fiber hair. It was very thick hair. I had a very difficult time rooting it. And then as I finally was getting, used to how to grab the hair, when I would join the curls together, she was getting these bald spots in her head, so she wasn't happy about that. So I pulled all the hair out, all the fiber hair out, and rooted her with human hair. And I'm rooting her hair thick because of what happened the last time, so that because when you have to pull the curls apart in order to root 1 to 2 strands at a time. And so then you have to rejoin those curls together. If you want them to have that thick curls, So, not only am I mono rooting an 18-month-old, I am doing it with thick hair for the very first time, with that type of hair. So it is, if you combine my vertigo medical condition, and the fact that I'm mono rooting thick hair with mega fine visors, I'm not going to get it done as quick as a lot of artists because of my medical condition. It's just not possible. So I rooted her, if you were to add up the amount of time that I spent rooting her all over again, would be 2 months. It's been 3 months, but that's because I took 2 weeks off when my dog passed away, which she acted supportive of to do so. I recently had to take 12 days off for severe vertigo. I could not sit up at all. I wasn't doing anything during those 12 days. And then there was another time that I had to take a couple days off for a neck strain. It was a muscle in my neck that was straining all the way down my arm. So yeah, I did take a couple days off for that. So just because time goes by, it doesn't mean that I've been working on her constantly during that time. If I get sick, I have to take time off to get better. I can't root if I'm having double vision and stuff. And my head's spinning and I have migraine. It's not possible. I can't paint either in that kind of condition. So it does take me a lot longer to finish Reborns. I even offered her a huge discount from $1,300 to $900 for the Reborn. She didn't want to do that because the Reborn wasn't ready yet. So where we're at now, she has received $462 for her already. I still owe her money. So my mother has decided that she is going to send her payments of $100 a month, and whatever income I get in Reborn income, that's going to begin in the new year, I will send that to her as well until she is completely paid off. So I am taking Elora off the market for sale because of this situation. I'm also worried that, and I have been worried about this, that I'm worried about whoever did adopt her could be harassed about it. So this way, Elora stays here. She will be my mother's once she is fully paid off. So that's the update on Elora at this time. Thank you, and I will see you soon.